Good morning and welcome to day 18 of your yoga 31-day challenge. Please join me on your mat into seated position. We're just going to start with 5 deep breaths, and today's practice is all about holding poses for 5 deep breaths. So just start to bring your awareness to your breath. Relax your shoulders. If you want to, you can close your eyes. And as we start to bring the awareness to the breath, we may want to start to make the breaths a little bit longer. And then start to make them a little bit deeper. And then now let's practice our 5 breaths. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Two more. The last one. And release. Okay, we're going to start by just moving the hips from side to side. Use the arms to just push away, just create a little bit of gentle movement through the body. You may want to drop your head or move your head. Start to bring a little bit of warmth to the neck. Okay, and slowly come back to the center. Take a big inhale, raise your right hand up to the sky. And exhale, lean over to the left side. We stay here for 5 long breaths. We can let the arm hang and drop down to the head or behind the back, or active stretch, reaching all the way out. Take one more breath. And slowly come back to the center. Change sides. Inhale, raise the left hand up. Exhale, out to the right side. 5 breaths. Connect with your breath. Slowly come back to the center. Walk your hands out in front of you. Drop your head and chest towards the floor. Relax your head and neck and stay here. Take 5 breaths. Nice big breaths in and out of the tummy. Breathing through the nose. Last breath. And then slowly unwind. This time we're going to walk the hands behind the back. And just take a gentle lean back. Drop the shoulders back. Push the tummy out. Push the chest out. Drop the head slightly and look up. 5 breaths here. Last breath. And slowly release your head first, and then gently walk your hands back to the center. Take a big inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. Connect them hands together and reach up to the sky and look up. Take 5 breaths here. Last breath. And slowly release. Bring yourself into child's pose. Knees wide, feet together. Take a big stretch out. Reach out nice and far. Drop your head to the floor. 5 breaths. And slowly release. Bring the knees in, bring the weight forward slightly. Come down to laying flat. Bring the hands onto the mat. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. Relax the feet and bring the head and chest up off the floor for Sphinx pose. Stay here for 5 breaths. Connect with your breath. Nice calming practice to start off our summer day. Last breath. And slowly release. Gonna come into our cow position. So drop your tummy, raise your head, stay here for 5 breaths. And last one. And come into our cat position. Drop the head round the back. 5 breaths. Last breath. And release. Bring the right leg forward. Keep the left knee back. Bring the hands to the hips. Drop the hips. Raise the head. Stay here for 5 breaths. Last one. And slowly release, change sides. Last one. And release. This time I'm going to change legs again. So I'm going to bring the left hand down to the inside of the right foot and reach the right hand up to the sky. Remember, if you want to, you can tuck your hand behind your back. Really looking up to the sky. And slowly release, change sides. And slowly release. And step your right foot in and come to a wide-legged position. Bring your hands to your hips. Take a big inhale, look up. Exhale, bend through the hips, lower the head all the way down to the floor. And stay here for 5 breaths. Last one. And slowly come back up, heel toe your feet in. This time take your hands up over your head. Take your right hand to your left wrist. Take a big reach up and pull over to your right side. Stay nice and strong in the torso. And slowly release. Come back to the center, shake your arms off. Let's go again on the other side. Big reach up, take your left hand to your right wrist and reach over to your left side. Just focus on your breath and nothing else. And slowly release. Feet shoulder width apart. I'm just going to drop the head. Release the head and the neck. Bring the hands to opposite elbows and just hang here in ragdoll for 5 breaths. You have a slight bend in the knees. And slowly release the hands. Bring the legs wide. And now walk your hands over to your right side. Drop your head towards your right knee. And just look up slightly. Nice big breaths. And gently take it to the other side for our last one. Two more breaths. The last one. And slowly come back to the center and bring yourself down to a seated position. And we're just going to finish today's practice with 5 breaths with our eyes closed, spine straight in our seated position. And while you take these last deep 5 breaths of our practice, I would like to give you today's affirmation. And today's affirmation is it's okay to make mistakes as you learn and grow from your mistakes. So don't give yourself a hard time if you make mistakes or you have made mistakes in the past. Just allow growth from them. And if there's any that you find trouble you, maybe reflect on them and just see where you've grown. And try and see a positive out of something that you may look at as a negative. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, and I wish you all an absolutely pleasant, beautiful day, and I will see you all tomorrow.